No other animal on Earth has anything quite like it, a shell it can never take off. It's the ultimate fortress. But where did it come from? For over a century, it was one of evolution's greatest mysteries. Turtles are ancient. They watched the first dinosaurs rise over 230 million years ago. But their earliest ancestors had no shell at all. To solve the mystery, we have to go back and watch the shell being built piece by piece. It began as an ordinary reptile, 4 legs, a long tail, and a normal rib cage. But this reptile did something unusual. It began to dig, burrowing into the earth to escape the heat and predators. And to dig, it needed a strong, stable body. So its ribs began to widen and flatten, turning its torso into a rigid shield. Without meaning to, evolution had taken the first step. The shell had begun, not as armor but as a tool for digging. Meet Unitosaurus, a creature with strange, broadened ribs but no shell yet. The blueprint was forming. Over millions of years, those flat ribs grew wider and bony plates began to grow between them. But then something strange happened. Something no one expected. The shell didn't start on its back, it started on its belly. This is Odontochelys, the half-shelled turtle. It had a complete shell underneath protecting its belly, but its back was still open. It lived in ancient shallow seas, and unlike any turtle today, it still had a mouthful of teeth. The reason makes sense. In the water, danger came from below, so the belly was armored first, from attacks rising out of the deep. Only later did the broadened ribs on its back finally fuse and close, completing the shell. And so came Progonochelys, one of the first true turtles, fully armored, top and bottom. And here is the shell's greatest secret. A turtle's shell isn't armor sitting on top of its body. It's made from its own ribs and backbone, fused together on the outside. You are looking at its skeleton, turned inside out. Its spine and ribs are the shell itself. Which is why a turtle can never leave its shell or crawl out of it. The shell isn't a house, it is the turtle. Much later, turtles even learned to pull their heads and legs inside, vanishing completely into their bony fortress. This design was so perfect that turtles survived what almost nothing else could, including the asteroid that killed the dinosaurs. Some grew into giants, like Archelon, a sea turtle over 4 meters long, the size of a small car. Today, turtles are everywhere, gliding through the oceans, roaming the land, unchanged in body plan for over 200 million years. They are living time capsules, carrying the same shell their ancestors built, 1 rib at a time. From a digging reptile that never knew what it was becoming, to one of the most successful designs in the history of life. The turtle didn't find its shell, it grew it from the bones of its own body.